Howdy folks, welcome back to Small Farm Guys. Today we're in the pole barn. We got to fix a tire because we got a nice little sidewall gash here. I mean, nice sidewall gash. So we're going to go ahead and break the bead on this tire and put a patch in there to patch that sidewall. So, you know, we're going to take our 60,000, well, not our 60,000, but we're going to take our hydraulic tire breaker here. So if you guys don't have one of these, what we've used in the past, we actually use a log splitter and put a block of wood in front of the blade, or you can take the blade off and just push it in to break the bead. But so we'll start the video and we'll get showing you how we're taking the tire off. Alright, so now that we got the tire off, we got a little rod here showing where the hole is, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the Dremel, and we want to Dremel this flat. We're going to take our patch and you want to center it on there, so we're going to Dremel all the way around that patch so it's kind of nice and smooth like this here, and then that way the patch can bond to the tire with the rubber cement the best. So we'll get at grinding. Alright, so I got it ground down here, nice and smooth, cleaned it up. We got the excess rubber, we ground the ridges down, hit it with a little sandpaper, make sure it's nice and smooth. Clean it off so it's nice and clean and you don't have any dust on there. So the next step is, because you can see that little crack right now, if I can get right there, that little white, that's actually where the puncture is. So what we're going to do, we're going to go on the sidewall, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put a little tire plug in it and pull it out so it's just sitting. We're going to pull out so it's just sitting flush with this. Then we'll put the patch over this on the inside. So we're actually going to put two patches in the tire for this sidewall. So we'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. So with the tire patches, we want to coat them in rubber cement so that way they glue themselves in.
They slide easier.
And they slide easier. And it's always nice to have a second person so you can have somebody hold it and then help you get it into the tire, because we gotta push it through, and then pull it in just so you can barely see it coming through. So now that we have it through, we'll just trim off the excess on both sides. So next step we're gonna take, we wanna put the rubber cement on there, and then you wanna let the rubber cement dry before you put the patch on. And like I said, it's nicer. Well, for camera purposes, it's nicer to have more than, you know, one of your buddies here to help you do this and hold the camera for you. Alright, so now that we got the rubber cement applied, we're just going to cut off the rest of that and then put a drop of rubber cement on top of it. And these patches are pretty tough, so you probably need something better than scissors. And this is a bit of a disclaimer. Remember, you guys, this is not for highway service. These are for our utility vehicles, so they're not going to ever go above 25. So that's why we're patching the sidewall. They say you should just replace your tire if you have a hole in the sidewall. Patches are cheaper, and again, they do not go above 25 miles per hour. So just cut off the plug here, and then we're going to take and put a little bit of drop of rubber cement over it, so that way it's got the rubber cement on it as well. So you want to take your patch, fold it in half, get the stuff broke up here, and try not to, don't touch it, and get it peeled back a little bit. And then use that so you can center it on the plug. I'm gonna take the one side off so I got a handle, and then push your tire down to make the best contact. Push down. And you want to get around the edges the best with it. So push around the edges and make sure that they seal the best, and then work your way in. Alright, so we let it dry overnight, so now we're just going to go ahead and remount it on the rim and fill it up. So you get to watch us ride the struggle bus. got the tire mounted or on. Now we have to get the bead to come up, so we're gonna have to put air into it. So we'll get back to you. Okay, so we took the valve stem core out. We're just using this so we can force enough air in there to get it to pop, because we gotta get the bead to pop back on. So if you're struggling, you can wrap a rope around it and then take a crowbar or something, twist it up to force the center in, so that way it pushes the bead out, so that way it seals up the holes to get it to pop. The second one is right on the top, and I can see it right here. All right, and so now that you heard those two pops, now you want to make sure it's not overinflated. But that's how you go ahead and mount a tire. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more.